People assume I'm an art teacher, but I'm actually not an art teacher. I'm a life coach that uses creativity as a way of helping people change their lives. If you're telling yourself you're not creative, what else are you telling yourself you're not? Because if I can prove to you in 1 or 2 sessions that you are creative, what else are you stopping yourself from doing? But if I can see that there's a lot more to you than what you're actually putting out there, and you can be happier in your own skin and loving your life, then I'm going to try and tease those little bits out, because eventually it's like as if you've unzipped something and then suddenly you sort of go ta-da and you're in the world. And that's what I bring to my coaching, is to just get them to go, oh, there's another way of being. What's that like? Let's try this. Be curious. Just give something a go. And to know that when they're with me, it's really safe. By me becoming myself, I've actually opened the doors for the countless, I don't know how many people I've worked with already, for them to be themselves, because I'm not trying to be perfect. And in fact, I usually say nobody wants to hang out with someone who's perfect, because it just makes them feel inadequate. So why would you want to be perfect? I don't want to hang out with someone who's perfect myself. I want to wear purple when I'm old. I don't want to be the old lady in the corner wearing grey. I want to be the more outspoken one with the wild hair and wearing purple, and they go, oh my goodness, she's off again. I want to be that person. Do you know, from being really little, my mum used to worry about me. I've always been a bit of a, not a chatterbox, more interested in other people. So really interested in who you actually are. So she used to get worried about me because I would talk to anybody, because even from being really small, I wanted to know, you know, the why questions. Why'd you do this? And who are you? And what's that? And so that whole curiosity thing, I think that's one of the key things of why I was brought here. And then once I've got that and I know more about you, it's like, ooh, how can I help you to be more who you are? Because I think you're interesting. So the more you are you, then you're more interesting. And you. Yeah, I think so. For me, it's very much about that. It's not even anything more complex than that. It's just really helping someone to be, I guess it's the best version of themselves, but it's more to do with them just being who they are and not worrying about what anyone else thinks. The other thing I really, really love is when they tell me what their dream is, and then they say it and they're sort of hiding it, or they say it really, really quietly. And then because they think that I'm going to think that they're being ridiculous, or it's too hard, or oh, you can't do that. And then when I actually say to them, great, how are we going to do it? It's like, whoa, somebody actually believes in me, because I do. That's why they're here. One of the biggest things that I stand for is that life doesn't have to be that hard, and it can be fun. And I'm not a Pollyanna type of person. I'm actually a really grounded kind of person. So I'd quite like more people to get out of their own way. Yeah, to get out of their own way and actually just trust that they're going to be in a safe environment, and I'm not going to give them anything that's too hard. They're not going to be showing up. They won't be compared to somebody else. They're actually just going to be there creating their own art. So get out of your own way, just come and have a good time and see what happens, because it's actually not about the painting, and that's not why I really want to get them there. It's more to do with getting them there so that I can then help them change other areas of their life.